Jacob Tutu ran off, just a little frightened because this was his first errand, and Emma had warned him that Mr. Cooper, the greengrocer, was two-faced. He was nice to children as long as their parents were with them. He pinched their cheeks and offered them grapes. But if a child came into his shop alone, he made him wait until all the big people had been served. Emma said Mr. Cooper was sour as a lemon. Jacob Tutu clutched his coins as he entered Mr. Cooper's shop. He saw that the greengrocer was pear-shaped, his brown hair cut short like a coconut. His eyes were small as orange seeds, but his ears big as cauliflower leaves. His nose was red and veined as a beet, and his stomach stuck out like a sack of potatoes. "What do you want?" asked Mr. Cooper. "I want 2 pounds of firm red tomatoes. I want 2 pounds of firm red tomatoes." Mr. Cooper frowned. He was insulted, for he had no way of knowing that Jacob Tutu said everything 2 times, because what with so many people in his house, 2 parents, 2 older brothers, and 2 older sisters, nobody ever heard him the first time. "There's no need to chew your cabbage twice in here," said Mr. Cooper. "But I'm Jacob Tutu. I'm 2 + 2 + 2 years old. And if you please, I want 2 pounds of firm red tomatoes. 2 pounds of firm red tomatoes." "You stop making fun of me," said Mr. Cooper, winking at his other customers, all of them big people, "or I'll call the police." And just then, Mr. Cooper did in fact see the policeman passing on his rounds, and summoned him inside. "What is it, Mr. Cooper?" asked the policeman. "I'm being mocked," said Mr. Cooper. All the big people in the shop laughed. "By this one," the greengrocer added, pointing a finger long as a carrot at Jacob Tutu. The policeman looked down at Jacob Tutu. "What is it, boy?" Terrified, Jacob Tutu replied, "All I want, if you please, is 2 pounds of firm red tomatoes. All I want is 2 pounds of firm red tomatoes." Mr. Cooper stamped his foot. He beat his fist against his forehead. "I demand justice. This exasperating little boy," he insisted, "must be charged with insulting behavior to a big person." The policeman, holding back his laughter, took a step towards Jacob Tutu. But Jacob Tutu, his heart thumping, ducked and flew out of the shop. "Hey!" Mr. Cooper called after him. "Come back here. We were only teasing you." Jacob Tutu had already cleared the corner and was racing down the hill and into Richmond Park, flying past the high iron gates that were shut after dark like prison bars. He ran and ran, avoiding the pond which Martha had warned him was full of crocodiles and snakes. He ran with his head down, keeping a sharp eye out for poisonous snakes, a threat which Noah protected him against for only 1 penny a week. Finally, he sank to the grass out of breath. Only then did he notice the fog beginning to settle, closing in on him. Shivering just a little, Jacob Tutu rubbed his eyes.